Good morning, students. In last class, we have studied about pair of angles, adjacent angles, linear pair, and vertically opposite angles. Students, today we study about transversal. Transversal. To understand transversal, I would like to draw straight lines. I draw here a pair of straight lines, two straight lines. This is non-parallel. Now I would like to explain what is transversal. Transversal is a line such type this. This is a transversal. We can define transversal by statement any straight line which intersect two or more lines at distinct point. For example, here this line intersect these two lines at not distinct point. Distinct means different point. This line intersect these 2 points at same point. So in this figure, this is not a transversal because we define when a line intersect two or more lines, two or more lines at distinct point. Here this line denoted by T is called transversal. Now we explain various type of angles formed when transversal intersect these two lines. Transversal is intersecting lines, and these two lines we can say intersected lines. Let this is L, this is. Now at these points, if we count angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then we see that total 8 angles formed. Now we write different terms related to this figure: interior angles, exterior angles, angles between the intersected lines. Intersected lines means line L and angle between the intersected lines are called interior angles. Here 3, 4, 5, 6. Angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. Exterior angles means angle outside to the intersected lines. Intersected lines outside 1, 2, 7, 8. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, angle 8. Interior angles, exterior angles. Now we explain about alternate interior angles. This is pair of alternate interior angles. In these angles, by this word alternate. Alternate means alternate counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we count alternate 1, 3, 5, such that. Interior angles 3, 6, 5, 4. If we count alternate, if we start from 3, then pair of angles 3, alternate 6 left, 5. This according to this figure. If we start from 6, alternate interior angles, we have to count only in interior angles. Angle 6, 5 left, angle 4. If we start from 4, this left 6, same angle 3, 6 left 5, such that. Then we find only 2 pair of alternate interior angles. Same we can define alternate exterior angles 2, 8. Alternate exterior angles means exterior angles alternately count 2, 8, 7, 1. Now next pair of corresponding angles. Pair of corresponding angles. First we try to understand what is corresponding angles. When we draw transversal, then total angles divide in 2 sides, right hand sides and left hand sides. Then 4 angles lie in right side to the transversal and 4 angles lie in left side to the transversal. What is pair of corresponding angles? Alternate angles. Alternate angles lying on same side to transversal. Alternate angles lying on same side to the transversal means the angles must be left hand side, otherwise right hand side. Now we try to make pair of corresponding angles. If we start from 2, then we have to count in same side. This is right side, then we have to count only right side angle. How? Alternate. 2 means 3 left, 6. 2, 6. This is pair of corresponding angles. Same, if we start from 3, then we got 7. If we start from 7, then we got 3. Same angle. If we start from 6, we got 2. Same angles. Then we find 2 pair of corresponding angles from right side to the transversal. Again, if we concentrate on left side, then if we start from 1, then we got 1 and 5 and 4 and 8. This is pair of corresponding angles. How many pairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is corresponding angles? Alternate angles on right side or alternate angles on left side. Now next term is co-interior angles. Co-interior angles. Interior, exterior, alternate, corresponding. Co-interior angles. Co-interior angles means interior angles same side to transversal. Means interior angles, left side, this is 3 and 6, angle 3 and angle 6, angle 4 and angle 5. Interior angle same side to the transversal, means pair of angles, pair of interior angles, right side one pair and left side pair of co-interior angles. Student, I think that all of you understand the transversal and terms related to transversal. Thank you. Students, now we will study about transversal of parallel lines. Earlier we have studied about the terms alternate interior angles, corresponding angles, co-interior angles. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, here given line L parallel to M, this is a transversal of parallel lines, then these angles, these are in pair of alternate interior angles, corresponding angles, pair of corresponding angles. Co-interior angles have certain properties when only when these two intersected lines are parallel. First, alternate interior angles are equal. When equal, then intersected lines are parallel, clearly given. Corresponding angles are equal. And co-interior angles, other name of co-interior angles given in NCERT book. In NCERT book, co-interior angles term is not used. This sentence used. Interior angles same side to the transversal are supplementary. We have to learn all these three properties of alternate interior angles, corresponding angles and co-interior angles to use some certain problems. Now we explain this by denoting angles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Alternate interior angles, angle 3, angle 5. This is a pair of alternate interior angle, angle 4 and angle 6. These are alternate interior angles. If these two lines are parallel, this implies that angle 3 equal to angle 5 and angle 4 equal to angle 5. Angle 4 equal to angle 6. Similarly, corresponding angles, if we make corresponding angles 2 and 6, 2 angle 2, angle 6, angle 3, angle 7, angle 1, angle 5, left side, angle 4, angle 8. 4 pair of corresponding angles. This implies that if these two lines are parallel, then these angles are equal. Angle 2 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 7, angle 1 equal to angle 5, angle 4 equal to angle 8. These angles are equal. Co-interior angles, angle 3 and 6, co-interior, and angle 4 and angle 5. Co-interior means interior angles same side to the transversal. So these two angles are on right side, these are left side. If these two lines are parallel, this means these are supplementary, means angle 3 plus angle 6 equal to 180 degree, angle 4 plus angle 5 equal to 180 degree. Students, if these two lines are parallel and only one angle given, any one angle given, then we can find all the 7 angles. Look here, if let's suppose angle this is 30 degree, then find all the angles. Then this is 30 degree, means what will be this angle? By figure, this is a straight line and these two angles are on a straight line. Combining two angles make a straight line, means this is linear pair. This is 30 and linear pair are supplementary. This is 150 degree. Now this angle we can find by various concepts. First is 30 degree and this corresponding angles. Right side and alternate means corresponding angles, and when these two lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. This is 30. First concept, we can find angle by corresponding angle property. Second is these two angles are co-interior angles. Co-interior means interior angle same side to the transversal, means these two interior angles are right side. Then we have property are supplementary. If these two lines are parallel, then these two angles are supplementary, means sum will be 180 degree. This is 150, this is 30. By which property? Co-interior property. Again, if this is 30 degree, then how will be this angle? Linear pair 150 degree by linear pair. Otherwise, if we want to use alternate interior angle, then this interior angle alternate 150, left this angle, these are equal. So we can use here by linear pair property or by alternate interior angle. How can we find this angle? Linear pair, and if we say that we have to only use these three property, then 150 degree and this is corresponding angle, and this will be 150 degree. This and this is 150. This will be 30 degree by linear pair, diametrically opposite angles, and so on. 150 degree by vertically opposite, 150 degree by linear pair, 30 degree by vertically opposite, 30 degree by linear pair, and students, next we have to study checking of parallel lines. We have to keep in mind always that these three properties follows only when these intersected lines are parallel. Clearly should be given, not by only seeing. By see that the line looking parallel, then we assume that these are parallel lines. Always concentrate that in question that these lines given parallel. Otherwise, we cannot use these properties. Next topic is checking of parallel lines. Checking of parallel lines. Checking of parallel lines. How many ways we can check in transversal intersected lines L and M are parallel. Here we are not given that these two lines are parallel. We have to check L and M are parallel or not. Then first, if alternate interior angles are equal, this implies that L parallel to M. If alternate interior angles are given like this, 130, 130. If this figure is given and we have to say that is line L parallel to M, then here we see that alternate interior angles are equal. Then L and M must be parallel. If alternate interior angles are equal, then L parallel to M first. If corresponding angles are equal, then L parallel to M. Corresponding angles like this. If here is one angle 48 degree and corresponding angle this 48 degrees, such type of figure we have to give, and then we see that this angle and this angle pair of corresponding angles and these are equal, means L parallel to M. Then we can see that intersected lines are parallel to each other. Next, if co-interior angles are supplementary given. How? For example, 120 and 60. These are co-interior. In other sentence, we can say that interior angle same side to the transversal. If these are supplementary, then here we see that 120, 60, 180 degree. Then L parallel to M. For example, if we have to given 110 and 50, then we see that 110 and 50 co-interior angles, some 160 not supplementary. This means L is not parallel to M. Students, be careful about, you cannot decide by seeing the figure looking like parallel that this is parallel. We depend only on the data given in the figure. If this such type figure 40 and 50 degree, what kind of angle? Corresponding angle. Here corresponding angles are not equal. This means L is not parallel to M. Thank you, student. I think that all of you understand the terms and properties related to transversal. Thank you. Have a nice day. Good morning, students. Today we solve exercise 5.1 starting from question number 4. In this question, find the value of x in each of the following figure if L parallel to M. Here two questions in question number 4. First, L parallel to M. L parallel to M means this line is, these two intersected lines are parallel given. It means we can use the properties of corresponding lines, interior angles, alternate interior angles and co-interior angles, because these intersected lines are parallel, clearly given. Here if we observe 110 and x, then neither these are co-interior, neither alternate interior angles, neither corresponding angles. Then how can we solve this? Vertically opposite angles. If I shift this angle 110 degree by using vertically opposite angles are equal properties, then now we see that these two angles are co-interior angles, and if these lines are parallel, then these will be supplementary, means x plus 110 equal to 1, x equal to 70 degree. We can write x equal to 70 degree directly by writing co-interior angles are supplementary. This is maybe write it 110, this is co-interior, these are co-interior, these must be supplementary, means x equal to 70 degree we can write directly. Other way to solve this question, the second way, if we want using corresponding angles concept, then this angle will be 70 degree by linear pair properties. Here this is 70, we write here linear pair, then these two angles are corresponding angles, then we write here corresponding angles property. This is other way to solve this question. Now let us move to part number second. Then L parallel to M. So first we find line L and line M which are given parallel, these two lines. We have to find x. Then what will be this line? This is transversal. If you feel that the figure is complicated, then you can rotate the book in this direction. Now in this figure 110 and x is corresponding angles. This is transversal. These two angles are right side to the transversal, and alternate angles, this means these are corresponding angles. And we know that if intersected lines, these are intersected lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. We can write x equal to 100 degree by corresponding angles property. This here we see that this line is no use, line B no use, it is only given to confused to make. We solve question number 5. The question is, in the given figure the arms of two angles are parallel. A angle have two arms. In figure this arm is parallel to this line and this line parallel to this line. These are arms of this angle, these are arms of this angle, this parallel to this and this parallel to this. Given ABC 70, this is given, and find DGC. DGC means this is, we have to find let x, and DEF, this is let y. These two angles we have to find. Now if these two lines are parallel and we concentrate on BC, then we see that the line BC intersect this line and this line, these two arms. This means BC is transversal. I write here T1, transversal. Then 70 degree and x degree, what will be? These two will be corresponding angles, because right side and alternate. Then x equal to 70 degree by what property? Corresponding angle property. This is x equal to 70 degree. If we got 70 degree, now we concentrate on other two parallel arms. Here this is parallel to this. Then if we take these two are at intersected line, then DE will be transversal. This is transversal. Then if we look angle this x and y, then this is again corresponding angle. So if intersected lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are equal. Again y equal to 70 degree by corresponding angles property. So student, we can solve this question by easily. Now move to question number 6 is, in the given figure below, decide whether L is parallel to M. In figure first, we have to decide L parallel to M, S or no. In question number 6, all the 4 questions can be solved or can be checked by using co-interior properties. Now in question first, these are co-interior angles or angles, interior angles same side to the transversal. This is known as co-interior angles. We have to check L is parallel to M. Then when L is parallel to M, if co-interior angles are supplementary, now sum of co-interior angles, sum 126 plus 44, this is 170 degree. It means co-interior angles are not supplementary. This means L is not parallel to M. This is answer. Again, in this figure we see that these two angles are neither co-interior, neither alternate interior, neither corresponding angles. Then we shift 75 from here to here, 75 by vertically opposite angle concept. This is 75. Now intersected lines is L and M, and this angle is co-interior because this is transversal and these two angles are same side to the transversal. Again, sum of co-interior angles 75 plus 75, 150 degree, not supplementary. This implies that L is not parallel to M because co-interior angles are not supplementary. This means intersected lines are not parallel. Again, in this figure we can find if we shift here, then these are co-interior. This is 57 degree vertically opposite angle. Now sum of interior and co-interior angles 123 plus 57 180 degree. Co-interior angles are supplementary. This implies that L is parallel to M. These questions can be solved by using other properties like corresponding angles, alternate interior angles. Let us see in this question, if we want to solve this by using other property, if we find this angle by linear pair, then 180 degree minus 57 plus 10 minus 7 3, this is 123. Then we see that these two angles are alternate interior angles, and here alternate interior angles are equal. Then we know that if alternate interior angles are equal, then intersected lines are parallel. Then this concept may be used here. Thank you, student. I hope that all of you understand it and try to solve other questions related to the topic transversal. It is very important in next classes. In class 9th, this topic also repeats there. Thank you. Have a nice day.